Yes, dear ones, and this is Tara, and what a pleasure it is to be with you today. Certainly so, the end of the year. For some of you, very dramatic, chaotic. For others, miraculous. For all of you, tremendous growth and progress on your spiritual journey. No matter what form it took, each of you reached for love. You reached for the light that you are, the soul that you are, to guide you through whatever was presented. And as you reach for joy, as you allow the miracles to unfold, it changes you. You become more of who you truly are. And in this coming year, this new year that is upon you, opportunities to create with more elegance and ease, to program with more certainty than before, that your magic is working, that you are making that difference that you are here to make, that you have impact, and that that impact is wonderful and needed. For the world is waking up. Maybe not in the way that you envisioned, but they are seeking their spirituality. And you have each made maps that are crucial to that awakening for how you chose to wake up and who you became out of that awakening. You are in your wise one, the face of soul, named the time of the double. And if you are not yet there, you are soon to be there. A time of making peace with the past, to embrace who you truly are beyond the physical plane, so that you can shine your light and flow your grace and allow the love that you are to prevail. So within the context of the manifestations that you are programming for, maybe you made a list already. Maybe you're just thinking, oh, I have it in my mind. I know what I want. I don't need to make a list. And you don't. Perhaps you made a vision board. Perhaps you have instead spent time in safety with higher self, discussing what are we going to create in the coming year. And as you reach for the more to be created, for you to become more in those expressions in the physical plane, for you to grow, to answer your soul's call to grow and expand reality, so that it is easier to shift. So it is wonderful to dream something new and have evidence appear instantly, to get that feedback and understand what it means to get feedback. Oh, this is a representation of my current raw materials. And what do I need in order to create what I want next? And so today, let's do a meditation. We haven't done this in a while, perhaps to work with your success cube, to expand the success cube so that you can let in more. So your relationship to success is important. Your image, your identity around success, whether you see yourself as successful, whether you see yourself as trying very hard but not quite getting there, whether you see yourself as resigned to what you have, the lot in life that you have. It's not really any of you. But we put it in there just in case the negative ego's hanging around. But what you understand of success is the relationship with success is how wide, how tall, how deep, what dimension, what place in your life do you give success? Do you give it time and space? Do you allow it to be more real, about the more real of you? Whether your magic is working, whether the successes you create have positive impact on you first, but also on others. Whether you're allowing success to be a friend to you. So truly, the success cube is a metaphorical representation of your relationship. How comfortable you are, how well you communicate what you want, how much are you receiving input about what needs to change. But it also is archetypal in nature. And your subconscious and your unconscious participate in making those changes with you. As you say, I want more with harm to none, with elegance and ease. I want to be more free, to get new ideas of what it would mean to be successful. Some of you lack imagination, you think. You don't actually lack it at all because you're busy seeing what it would be like not to have the success. But as you instead turn that, pivot it so that you're imagining what it would be to have the success. And what that is a journey in itself to identify, is that really what I want? Is the form that I'm able to create with my current raw materials even going to be fulfilling? Or is it important to gather new energy so that I can choose a new form that would give me what I truly want, that would allow me the self-expression, that would allow me to receive the love that I know is so important to me? And so just find your comfortable position. We'll begin the meditation. As you lean back or lie down, gently close your eyes and breathe in a gentle breath of relaxation. On the exhale, release the stress and strain from your day. Breathing in more relaxation. Allow the breath to change you, to create that space that relaxation brings, to quiet the mind, to open the mind, to open your heart, to relax your muscles. Allow a new state of relaxation to be who you are. Breathing in more relaxation. On the exhale, quiet the mind. Release what's not yours. Any worries, any doubts, any fears. Breathing in more relaxation. And on the exhale, filling the space between with relaxation. The cells respond, the muscles relax, and you go deeper and deeper into an altered state of mind we call meditation. We will count from 10 to 1. With each descending number, you'll go deeper and deeper into a more relaxed state of mind. Breathing gently in and out. We will count from 10 to 1. At the count of 1, you'll find yourself in your safe place. Your safe place may be a beautiful place in nature or a room of your own design. Familiar, beautiful, and safe. Breathing gently in and out at your own pace. 10, 9, 8. Going deeper, letting go. 7, 6, 5. Begin to sense safety around you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are there in your safe place. Feel the tingles on the soles of your feet as the earth energy rises up to greet you, swirling around you and within you, grounding you in safety. As you open your mental eyes, see what safety is made of for you. Perhaps it's in the light of day or night, or the boundary, near or far, always just right, representing safety to you. Perhaps it's in the colors. As you move about your safe place, notice the colors and the sounds of safety, and notice the objects that you have placed there. A beautiful crystal, a mantle of magic, a staff of power, symbols or sigils, perhaps a key, a message from your dreamer, a blueprint from your Syrian magician. Just open yourself up to safety, to that which is familiar and consistent, and that which is new, for safety changes with you. Invite your higher self to join you in your safe place, and there, at the edge of safety, a beautiful being of light appears. Or perhaps your higher self comes in personified form, familiar to you. As you approach each other in greeting, feel the love, the unconditional love your higher self has for you. As your heart opens wide, your mind expands. Just be with higher self. Allow the love to change you. As you embrace or hold hands or just be together, here in safety, you can let down your guard. You can be open to change. You can trust your higher self will bring you what is needed. New dreams, new visions, new raw materials, new thought, new emotion, new attitudes or beliefs, new choices and decisions. Those are your raw materials for creating reality. And how you shape your reality, you activate your desire and your imagination and your expectation, which builds belief in time and space. And so today, an opportunity to expand reality. For part of your purpose, we'll say, mission, whatever you want to call it, is to consciously create success. 3 components. Consciously implies consciousness, moving information from the unconscious and the subconscious into your conscious mind, where you can evaluate, where you can choose what you want to create. The second component is creating, implies that you are a creator, that you do create the success. And so to be aware of yourself as the creator of your reality, of your experiences, to allow that which is the physical plane to be an illusion from time to time. Certainly so, it is natural to immerse yourself in the reality and to forget it is an illusion. It is part of the fun. For you are here to discover and to bring in the more real into the physical. And when you do so, when you allow yourself to consciously bring forth love and will, to interact with beauty, to bring in the grace of soul and the love and the light of God and Goddess, it changes you and it changes your illusion beautifully. And the third component, success. What does success mean? And have you been chasing it as though you don't create it? Or have you thought of it as mercurial? Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. If I do this dance, maybe I'll be more lucky. If I twist myself into someone I don't recognize, maybe then I'll have success. So there are many misunderstandings that come from the chauvinism, that come from the denial of the feminine, that come from suppressing the true masculine. As you allow yourself to be more free, to define success, that is success for you, not in terms of the world around you. You were taught what success is by your mother, by your father, by society, even by religion, perhaps. And you've been trying to fit in to those definitions, wondering, why don't I feel successful all the time? Why don't I have the ease and elegance in manifesting what I want? So you're going to clean that up. You're going to free yourself to have some new definitions, not to placate, not to deny the worldly success, but to discover what is more real about success. And why does it matter to have success be a part of your physical experience? And so, a journey to your success cube. Your higher self knows the way, could just conjure it right there in safety, but let's go on an adventure. Let's go seek success. And so your higher self leads you beyond safety onto a path. Follow your higher self. As you step across the boundary of safety, you feel the shift in the energy. There's an excitement to going beyond safety, to have a bit of the unknown be available so that you can create a new experience. And as you journey on the path, your higher self wants to point out where you can expand success. Whether it is tall enough or wide enough or deep enough. Whether you allow yourself to be intimate with success or whether you push it away. Whether it feels as though you are pursuing something that when you get it, it won't be what you want because you've changed too much along the way. And so there's a series of disappointments rather than celebrations. As you're walking, notice the terrain is changing. And you might feel the incline, for you are climbing. Whether you were aware of it or not, the earth is inclined and you are climbing. It is an easy path, and yet you feel the muscles in your legs working a little harder, and you feel yourself breathing a little deeper. You're still comfortable, but you're warming up now, and you feel how good it feels to be in motion, seeking something new. And your higher self points out in the distance. There, that's where we're heading. And you peer further away, and there you see a structure, a representation of success. It may be in the form of a cube, but doesn't have to be. Could be a natural structure. Could be a pyramid. Could be any shape. Could be a sphere. Allow your unconscious mind to present success in the shape that is right for you. A physical structure, to be sure, that you can enter, that you can interact with. And as you approach, there's a door that appears on the structure. It recognizes you, and so the door opens and welcomes you in. Your higher self waves their arm forward and says, "Go ahead, we're right behind." Perhaps you have to cross a bridge before you get to the door. Perhaps the door is magnificent, 2 doors opening wide. Perhaps it is a very modern structure, transparent or metallic or etheric. Just allow success to be intriguing, mystical, a bit mysterious. And as you step through the opening that is the doorway, it closes right behind so that you are now cocooned in the space. And you're looking for the keeper of success. And as you look around, you'll notice there's someone there waiting for you, perhaps waving you over, quietly observing you, welcoming you back from a long time. So much has happened since you last visited. And if you recognize the keeper of success, allow yourself to welcome them to you, to feel the joy of recognition, of connection. There's something of success you need to learn today, something new that will expand success for you, something you've been holding on to, a belief about it, a regret, a failure. And the keeper of success doesn't keep it a mystery, but hands you a letter to read. This is what has been holding you back. And in bold letters, it says belief or thought or feeling or attitude or choice or decision one of those words pops right out at you. This is what is holding you back. And as you turn to your higher self, what is it? Which one is it? What is it specifically? And your higher self helps you know exactly the moment you decided success wasn't for you. As much work as you have done, as great as the successes have been that you have created, there's still an anxiety, a fear, a worry, a doubt that plagues you each and every time you reach for more. And this is the source. One of your raw materials needs to be boosted, needs new energy. As you hand the letter back, can you help me? The keeper of success nods. Of course, that's why we are here. It's easy. It can be elegant. It's always with harm to none. But first, to investigate, to take stock of where success currently is. And so find your way around the structure. And as you move about it, measure. Is it as wide as I thought it should be? Do I have success in all areas of my life? Or are there some where I've been neglecting success and decided, oh, I can't have it in that arena, perhaps in relationships, perhaps in finances, perhaps in fun, perhaps in love, perhaps in spirituality and magic. What area has been neglected? And just allow yourself to know that you want to change that you want more in all areas. And now to look to see, how tall is success? Do you allow the height of success to be as big, as dramatic, as wonderful as you first imagine it? Or do you find that you have so much and then decide, that's enough? I don't want too much excitement. I don't want too much wonder, too much joy. Won't be able to control it then. Might get out of control. And so you put a lid on it, on your enthusiasm, on your expectation. And you turn to your keeper of success and ask, what can I do about that? Why is that even there? Makes no sense to contain success in that way. And your higher self gently touches your forehead and opens your third eye to an image of a moment, a memory, an understanding of a consensus template, perhaps. Allow yourself to know why you stop success from being more. And once you have it, it can be very simple. I'm scared. I can't control it. I don't want to be out of control. I was told that I shouldn't want it. I was told I wasn't enough. I have to earn it. I'm not worthy enough as is. Whatever it is, whatever's there, ask your keeper of success, can you help me release this? And of course, they smile and say, yes, of course. Thought you'd never ask. That's an easy one. And you feel the light of hope fill you. It hadn't occurred to you to ask for help. And yet, how simple that solution is. You don't know if you can trust the answer yet, but you're willing to trust it. For now, you're willing to receive a solution. And within that willingness is hope. The light of hope. And the interior of the success cubes gets a little bit brighter, as though someone turned the dim lights up a bit so that you could see more clearly. There's one more dimension. How deep are you willing to go? Does success have depth? Does it have realness for you? Do you allow success to change you? And as you take stock, you realize, yeah, I do. It matters to me. Matters more than I let others know, perhaps. Maybe I don't allow myself to be specific about how much it matters. And ask the keeper of success, is there anything that needs to be lifted that I'm ready to let go of, to be available to success, to allow it to have impact on me, to be more vulnerable, to be more intimate with my success? And the keeper smiles and says, you can always have more. Are you willing to ask for it? Do you feel that you do not deserve it, that you haven't earned it? Or do you feel that you are not enough, that you are inadequate somehow? There is shame there. If those are your responses, ask your higher self to lift the shame that keeps you from asking for more. Though it is your right, it is part of your spiritual imperative to consciously create success. In order to do so, you must know that you matter, that your desires matter, that your presence in the physical plane matters, that you can have as much or as little as you choose in any given moment. And let that veil of shame be lifted. You don't need to know what the source was. It has been part of the tapestry of reality for so long, you almost didn't know it was still there. And that is the way shame operates. It's as though you are the shame. But as it's lifted, feel the lightening of the energy. Feel the freedom. Breathe in a breath of freedom so that you can stretch your wings, so that you can expand your sense of self, so that your success cube begins to expand as well. And you physically feel the expansion happening. Becomes taller and wider and deeper. Adjustments made so that it's an elegant expansion. The keeper of success makes sure of that. And feel your willingness to create success consciously increase. It's as though your solar plexus is ignited. It's as though your imagination, your dreams and visions, your third eye is also activated. And with all that excitement, your heart expands, the love within you. You understand it is the loving thing to do to create more success. To take the time to define what it means to you. To be willing to receive the miracles of love from the universe, from God Goddess, from your higher self and soul and spirit. And so take a moment. You get a new piece of paper and a pen. Perhaps it's a piece of parchment with a fancy calligraphy pen or a paintbrush. Just allow it to be. Perhaps it is magical ink, a tablet that suspends in thin air. Write out a list. This is what I want more of. This is what I have already that I want more of. Love, joy, friendship, community, elegance and ease with money, new opportunities. And what do you want to create that's brand new, that doesn't exist yet? I want to expand my abilities to consciously create success. I want to be aware of the contributions being made to me by my higher self, by my soul, by my spirit, by God and Goddess. I want to step into being the co-creator I am destined to be. I want many opportunities, not just one or two, that are in line with who I am becoming. Make your list, whatever is relevant. Nothing is too insignificant. Make your list. Your higher self is adding on the other side, writing their wishes for you. Just as fast as you're writing, they're adding what would be meaningful to them to see you create in this lifetime, in this year ahead, in the many years ahead. Greater connection, knowing you are loved, knowing your worth that is given, aware of the grace that you bring, that you matter, that this physical plane is for you, that earth consciousness supports you in all that you create, willing to provide the stuff of reality. The only limitation is your imagination, and that is unlimited. We're not alone in imagining. Your higher self gifts their imagination, the dreamer as well. God and Goddess. They all add to your imagination of what can be. And then add one more thing to your list that is frivolous, that is just for fun. Wow, wouldn't it be fun if I created this too? Add that to the list. And when you're done, give the list to your keeper of success. They roll it up, put it in a tube, and send it to the universe. It can be that easy. Doesn't need to be difficult. And let the light of hope fill you. For you have done your part. You have desired and imagined and expected something new. It's time to return. As you say your goodbyes to your keeper of success, your higher self leads you back out of, onto the path that leads to safety. You'll be able to find your way back. Your higher self will guide you. The location may change, the shape may change. It is whatever is meaningful to you at that time. And as you're walking the path back, your higher self speeds things along, for it is an illusion. And in a moment, you are back in safety. There you are, crossing the threshold. It's time to return. Your higher self says their goodbyes and returns to their realm. As they move to the edge of safety, they return to their realm. And you prepare to return to yours, to the here and now, remembering all that is appropriate, knowing the change is complete. Your request has been heard. We will count from 1 to 5. With each number, you will return a little bit more so that at the count of 5, you are back fully so vibrantly alive. 1, 2, returning. 3, sense your fingers and your toes, wiggle them about a bit. 4, and 5, open your eyes. You are back. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale to ground. Rub your legs, your arms, gently tap your forehead. You are back.